Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is November 2nd, 2024, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from Cboe Global Markets. Joining us is John, our Senior Analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Cboe Global Markets, a leader in derivatives and securities exchange, has just released its third quarter results for 2024. There's a lot to unpack, so let's get started.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Cboe Global Markets reported a record net revenue of $532 million for the third quarter, which is an 11% increase compared to last year. John, can you shed some light on this?
Absolutely. The increase in net revenue is driven by strong performances across Cboe's business segments, particularly in derivatives and cash and spot markets. The diluted EPS also saw a 6% rise to 2.7 cents, while the adjusted diluted EPS reached a record 2.22 cents, up 8% from the previous year. This indicates robust profitability improvements.
What factors contributed to these profitability gains?
The gains are largely due to increased trading volumes and improved transaction fees, especially in the options and futures segments. Additionally, Cboe's strategic focus on operational efficiencies has helped expand their margins.
Segment performance and strategic initiatives. John, let's delve into the performance of Cboe's business segments. How did the options and futures segments perform this quarter?
The options segment reported a net revenue of $320.9 million, marking a 10% increase, driven by a 13% rise in index options trading volumes. The futures segment also performed well, with a 17% increase in net revenue to $38 million, thanks to higher average daily volumes.
And what about their international operations?
In Europe and Asia-Pacific, Cboe saw a 22% increase in net revenue to $55.6 million. This growth was fueled by higher transaction volumes and a favorable mix shift towards higher capture products, particularly in European and Australian equities.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Moving on to operational aspects, Cboe's operating expenses increased by 7% to $224.6 million. How is the company managing its costs?
Cboe is focusing on strategic investments in technology and infrastructure, which are essential for supporting their growth initiatives. Despite the rise in expenses, they have managed to maintain a strong operating margin, which speaks to their efficiency in managing costs.
What can we expect from Cboe in the coming quarters?
Cboe has raised its organic revenue growth guidance for 2024 to 7 to 9%, reflecting confidence in their strategic initiatives. They are also increasing their adjusted operating expense guidance slightly, which suggests continued investment in high-return areas to drive long-term shareholder value.
Leadership insights and strategic focus. Let's talk about the leadership's perspective. What insights did CEO Frederick Tomczyk and CFO Jill Griebenow share about Cboe's strategic direction?
CEO Frederick Tomczyk emphasized the importance of aligning Cboe's strategic framework with secular market trends to drive future growth. CFO Jill Griebenow highlighted the broad-based revenue growth across segments and the company's ability to allocate capital effectively to high-return initiatives.
How does this strategic focus position Cboe for the future?
By focusing on market trends and strategic investments, Cboe is well-positioned to capitalize on growth opportunities in the derivatives and securities exchange markets. This approach should help them maintain their competitive edge and deliver sustainable financial performance.
Key takeaways. As we wrap up, Cboe Global Markets has delivered a strong performance this quarter with an 11% increase in net revenue and a 6% rise in EPS. Their strategic investments and positive future guidance suggest a promising outlook. John, any final thoughts?
Cboe's ability to adapt to market trends and invest in growth areas is commendable. Their focus on operational efficiencies and strategic initiatives should continue to drive shareholder value. It's an exciting time for Cboe and its investors.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Cboe's performance in the comments below. Until next time.